But nonetheless, we will be continuing with our adventures. Am I floating on the stairs? Looks like I'm floating on the stairs. Nonetheless, we'll be continuing on our adventures. I need to figure out what quests we have. We're going to herbology class. We have more classes. So we are going this way. Ooh, almost missed my stairs. Yeah, kind of just exploring Hogwarts at the moment.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
I forgot I need to find those. There's one.
The only place I'm able to concentrate is in the library. It's also somewhat exciting waiting for the inevitable breach of silence.
Accio!
I wonder if it's even quieter in there. What would happen if you made a noise?
Well, I've yet to understand how to do the home run.
Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
I enjoy herbology. But
Oh, there's a thingy there too. Hold on.
Revelio.
Nice.
I've no doubt that Black will
Is there any more gobstones in here? Totally didn't get distracted by the cat. Okay, so like I said, is there any more gobstones in here?
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
Don't think so.
I'm not going to leave.
Okay, let's continue on. But like I said, kind of just exploring Hogwarts and stuff. As well, it's kind of nice. Oh, I see it. I see it. I see it. No. Not sure why there's just random pages flying around, but alright.
this cannot possibly be as difficult as it seems.
Is there any gobstones in here?
Revelio.
I've seen one of those before.
Hello, Lenora. What are you looking at?
Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better
Side
luck than I
quest. Side
Do
quest
come and join me.
unlocked. Okay, we're gonna go.
Illuminating that solves the mystery.
Lumos. That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
Yeah, they took someone's head off.
She's a muggle, so of course.
Perhaps mind what you're doing
I
there.
think that's right here.
This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it?
Oh, I see it.
Accio!
If I had to pick one shop, it'd be Gladrag.
Lumos! Let's get you back to your frame, little moth. Ha! I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
Well, that was quick and easy. Okay, on to herbology class, because we kind of got distracted. We're gonna talk to Lenora first.
I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Amit, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth! I should have seen that.
I saw something glowing and I want to go see it. I got distracted again.
I really have made
Incendio!
Page. Hi, Tommy. How you doing? Ooh, this way. Everything's like really nicely detailed. Something I've noticed.
Revelio!
Something went ding.
What? She's growing Punja's onion again.
Time for a new class.
Good morning, Professor Garlic.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together.
Spoken like a true herbology teacher.
How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio.
Oh god, we get to deal with these things right away.
Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
I'm not sure if I want to.
Quickly! Place your mandrake in the new pot and pat down the soil!
That was eventful.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid
Mine was
work,
too mature.
everyone.
Alright. V taught
Next task
you
will
best
be
protection
planting
for your
ditches on
ears
potting
is
tables.
these.
You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our new student.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knot grass.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
I'll say, nearly went deaf.
Well, yes. Of course, the cry of a mature mandragora can be fatal.
Ow.
So remember to keep those ears protected. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Yeah, Tom, you're not wrong.
How to balance my staff.
Those are
Niffler's fancy or roses.
good for noise cancellation.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should
We
know from
potted the
Professor
plant.
Shaw's class.
Alright.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Here, dear, and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
That's one way of putting it.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there. But your lead.
Mate, you're taking too long.
Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomp. Go on. Grab a few of those cabbages. Just mind your fingers. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
Revelio.
Caught that out of the corner of my eye. Okay, so how the fuck do I throw the Chinese chomping cabbage at this thing? Ooh, I can select things for LB. Alright.
Look at that.
I was about to say, that was a great throw.
Mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
Trust me, Leander. I was imagining it the entire time.
You were? I mean, of course, you're, not someone to be trifled with. I see that. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway,
Do I just, like,
probably
keep
ought
these
to
on
go
my
back to
person?
class.
Because they seem a little dangerous.
Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
So apparently I just keep these on my person. Oh, that's neat.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Yeah, I don't care
Thank
much
you,
for plants,
Professor,
honestly.
But looking after plants isn't all that thrilling to me.
I think you'll come to see that the fruit is well worth the labor. As we herbologists like to say, tend to your plants and they'll tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose
Yeah, I'm not a
that's
plant person,
everything.
though.
Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
And those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
Okay.
Like anything, Crow, we must first understand it.